right, there we are for that. And Adam, you're coming back in 3, 2. Should be good there. All right. We're bringing it back up. The song's almost over. Early to bed, early to stream makes the kaiju ornery, scornery.
And steam.
And steam.
Something about steam.
Steam. I was going to say mean, but that's not true at all.
God bless Gabe Newell. I hope he's doing well. We're all thinking about him in his time.
Hello,
Ahoy,
everyone.
ahoy.
Hello. Welcome, the Mentis BSB Recruiter and a Wild Kimby. Welcome to Kaiju Kendra Stream. It's Pie Day, everyone. Get your slice, get your wedge, bring it to your mouth, and eat.
3.14 pieces. I don't know about you, but I plan on repeating that number. Woo! Talking rhubarb, talking blueberry, talking mulberry pie. All around the mulberry bush, motherfucker! Yeah! Get that pie!
I am Idris Elba, and I coerce this message.
Ooh. You hate to see that happen. My, how the mighty have fallen. You know what they say? Mighty Joe, get them while they're young. God.
Mighty Joe, get them while they're young. Jingle the keys and jingle my shmees.
Well,
because we are here.
Cost you. We're here.
We're here.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Get used to it. And we're queer. And hello, everyone. Welcome. It's a good Tuesday. Not the best Tuesday, but a good one. You know, I would say the best Tuesday would be when Halo 3 released in 2007. That might have been the best Tuesday.
That was probably the best Tuesday ever.
That might have been the best Tuesday. Yeah. This is a good one, though.
It's a pretty good one. I'll tell you what. I think I'm having a gooder Tuesday than you even.
Why is that? Also, don't speak until I've introduced you. No, that's not true. You can speak. Who am I kidding? Apparently I'm kidding. Vermentis7060 and Look a Wild Kimby. Hello, you two. Welcome. Good evening. More people are trickling in, like I said. It's Tuesday, so the Michaela's off at the gym getting the gains. And, I don't know, maybe Allie's in a ditch. Who knows where she is? Who knows?
She's always hanging out in that ditch. And no matter how many times you tell her, you gotta stop. Because it's just a ditch. It's really a drainage area for rainwater.
Yeah, think of the runoff. Think of the runoff. As in, don't defer to the runoff, but just like think of how nasty that runoff is. We're talking lawnmower trimmings, lawnmower clippings, oil from when you overfill the lawnmower's engine bay and it starts to get real smoky when you ignite it.
And the smoky part's great for meat. Not so great when it's your meat. You know what I mean?
Get your meat out of the way of that chopper. It's spinning at 4,000 RPM.
Come on, man. Dog-faced pony soldier.
Hi, everyone.
How's everyone doing out there tonight?
It's Kaiju Kendra. Like I said, we're here. It's Tuesday. I have a hat on, so you know it's going to be a good stream.
Hey,
what was that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Right when you're in the middle of a good introduction, I just wanted to say, hey, can we take a moment? I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been giving this a lot of thought, if I'm being honest with you guys.
What's this?
This. Now you can't see me gesticulating with my arms, but I'm take both your hands like karate chops, and I'm going towards the screen and away from the camera. Towards the camera, away from the camera. This. Yeah, right there. This. I've been giving this a lot of thought, you guys.
Okay.
I want a name that I can call you guys collectively. I'm thinking. Can I call them kaijus? Can I call you the kaiju clan, the kaiju clan?
Well, kaiju's plural.
It is.
So like, look at all the kaiju.
There's got to be a fun name.
Most streamers just defer to the generic Chad.
Chad. Yeah, they call him Chad.
Yeah, hi, Chad.
I don't know why they picked that name Chad. It's kind of it's like, have you ever met a Chad where you're like, what a stand-up guy? I like that guy. Outside of the meme.
Well-spoken.
I see out there.
Well-spoken, maybe. Maybe that's why they defer to that name.
We call him well-spoken?
No, Chad.
Oh, yeah, that
handsome
guy.
fellow, well-spoken. No, Chad.
Oh, no, the meme. Yeah, I've seen that.
How do you know he's a dick? He smiles so magnificently.
No, that guy's great. but all the Chads I've met in real life, IRL, that's what we call it. That's what we call it in the community. IRL, I've only ever met Chads that really ground my gears, you know.
Are you rolling in like incel circles, like when just like vitriol and hate towards the Chads of the world?
That has nothing to do with my incel status. All right, that has nothing to do.
Tell
with
me
that.
about the Stacys.
The Stacys is I'm not up on to know. What's a Stacy? I know about.
You tell me. You tell me, Chad lover.
Stacys? I'll tell you one more time. I'm sick of Chad. I mean, I know there's a lot of people over here who agree with me, and we'll call ourselves the silent majority because that's a good term that hasn't been used. And we're sick of it. We're sick of Chads. Just, you know, just why they got to Chad on my life?
Question of the day,
So I don't
why
wanna
they
call
got to
him Chad.
Chad on his life?
Yeah, why they got to Chad on my life?
Go ahead and tweet me on why you have to Chad on Adam's life. And
At whitesupremacy.net. Is that your handle?
it's white dot supremacy.
At white.supremacy at Proton Mail. I'm sorry, at Pro Alpha Mail.
They kicked you out of the free tier, so you're at Pro Alpha Man now. Also, hi the
It's been a
Michaela.
good run. Welcome to Michaela.
We made it 7 minutes before you implied that you were a active white supremacist.
Oh, no, I just called you out. Because the people know.
I am?
Well, look at you. Your eye color, your gait. If people see you walk, thank God they don't on camera, but if they see you walk, whew. Tell you what, I wonder, is there a goose in the building or is it just your step?
What the fuck? Okay then.
Hey,
That was good, actually.
how's everyone doing?
I was worried about goose stepping into Sheets today because I stopped there on the way home just to bring some dinner home, and I was cleaning off my shoes, just like, you know, from the salt and stuff on their little carpet right in the door, and I was unintentionally doing a goose step, and I was like, ooh, should probably stop that. And so...
and the little moment we're like, oh,
yeah. Wait, was that like a German accent?
Heil ho!
Hi,
Oh, was that?
Heil ho!
Heil ho!
Ah,
Oh, hey, okay. Rainbow's going to be biking soon. Excited to hear that. Bermentis, how everyone not doing too great today.
yeah.
I'm not.
His entire roof caved in. Yeah. Moved in yesterday. Woke up covered in insulation and bat shit. It was a
You know, the worst part of that, he's in an apartment building.
I call that one a Choco Taco. The insulation looked like
I'll be
sour
honest,
cream.
I thought the Choco Taco was a sexual maneuver for many years.
Well, they sold us those at Notre Dame.
I don't know what you call what I've been doing. But say someone's got to give me a name, okay?
You want to elaborate on that bit?
I don't know if I can. We're still streaming to YouTube.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Now on Twitch, I could really get into it, but I don't want to, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. I know that a lot of people out there are quite averse to discussing anything like this. I actually got in a crash in yesterday's weather and totaled the car. Holy shit,
the Elantra's
dude.
gone.
Wait
but
a
all
minute.
the Genshin stickers. Fuck.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Now, here's the good thing.
Also-
you are texting. So, thank God you are physically well, I hope. Hopefully there's no actual damage to your body.
I feel like I would have gotten a text if there was anything of significance in terms of physical harm. So I'm going to assume all is well and it's just a car annoyance issue.
Take this convo to Chatterbait. Is that a channel? Is that a sub channel in Beach Party? I'm in.
Chatterbait is a after hours stream I run.
That's a Fansly page I run.
Invite only. The Fansly callback. Damn.
Chatterbait Fansly, baby. I know what it is now, and I'm a proud supporter.
Did we get any weather down here? It was just we didn't get a single bit of snow.
We get weather every goddamn day, and I'm trying my damnedest, along with the CCP, to stop that. But until we get a handle on the situation in some of our exterior provinces, who like to have a little bit of rebellion, we're not going to be able to focus on the weather machine, the Wundermach. We're going to work back to it. But for right now, we can't control the weather.
Well, damn.
Oh, shit. Wait a second. I'm sorry. Will says, I went to the hospital at 11 p.m. because of chest pain and waited until 4 a.m. to find out nothing was wrong. That is, I wish, a unique experience. That sucks. I'm glad. It's not that you don't have damage. That doesn't suck. I mean, it would have made you a little cooler.
Would have made you a little cooler, honestly.
Cooler. You know, David Goggins has a hole in his heart. That guy's pretty sick.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Oh, you will soon. Every time I send you those aggressive messages when I'm running, and I'm like, you know, I stare at my shoes in the morning sometimes. I don't want to run.
Oh, that's the man you're.
That's David.
That's the man you're channeling.
That's David Goggins. Yeah, he's the man who shouts at me on my YouTube channel.
Hey, well, Vermentis, all I'm saying,
glad you're alive.
Why not upgrade to a Sonata? I'm getting out of my lease in about a month's time. I could buy it out and sell it to you for $7,000 over asking price. Maybe you know. Hey, the car market's pretty weird right now. Trade offer. Hell, I'll even give it a little bit of the shop vac for you. You know, just consider it. Just consider it. Yeah, you know, maybe
would you throw in a plushie with that?
Oh.
Stuffy?
Take your pick.
Pop one of those.
Take your pick. I got stuffies till the sun comes home. There. Is that the expression, right? Till the sun comes home?
Sonata is too big for my liking, though I was lended the 2023 one, and it was acceptable. Bare minimum.
We're looking at the 2023 Elantra. Who's we?
The Royal We.
What do you want, motherfucker?
Hey, anytime you begin a negotiation, you always start with we. Makes you powerful.
Yeah, I don't know what shadow broker are you working with?
Now, my associate is interested in the vehicle. Not terribly interested, but
we've decided that the 2023 Elantra is the top contender. We're also willing to consider that the Honda Civic, strong contender, low resale issue.
I always make the first phone call and I tell them, yeah, I'm representing an associate who's expressed some interest. They, you know, it always puts you in the power seat because then they know, oh, this guy, I can't sell this guy. This guy's a broker. He doesn't.
This guy's part of leasehacker.org. Yeah. He's going to try to work me in bulk.
He's one of those LH.org members.
He's an LH. How many Ioniq 5s do you own? I'll take them all off your lot.
God, please, just give me a deal.
Listen.
I gotta sell, man.
Your BMW 3 Series aren't moving right now. Why don't you give them to me? I'll divvy them up in the tri-state area.
Yeah, so something tells me this guy can move a car or two, and I'm not talking about from the driver's seat. Little sales humor, little inside sales humor.
I can tell you know your stuff.
Hey, anyway, seriously, buy the fucking Moonlight Sonata.
Just buy the song and then sort of drift on the airwaves of the bliss as it transports you to any location. You'll just sort of slowly phase into being at the destination.
Yeah, if you pay for an Orpheus membership, you will get transported by those dulcetly plucked harp tones.
I would kill for a Civic, but instead need to look at cost since it's sudden. Hey,
very uncivic of you to kill for it.
Well, if you end up with the 2023 Elantra, I think it's going to have the same drive assist features that my Sonata has, which is to say, it'll basically drive itself. Fuck yeah.
And you go on record. Go on record as saying that, right?
I would go on record. I would go on record legally. Would you go so far as to say advised?
Would you go so far as to advise the viewers to do this?
Look at me in my eyes.
Now tell them step by step. Tell them what to do and tell them it's not a joke.
The next time you're on your highway, turn on your driver assist features and take your hands off the wheel and gas.
Clip it.
I command you to do this.
Clip it. Clip it now.
You can and put the cruise control speed to 79 because they start ticketing you at 80.
The only thing I would change about that, set it to 69.
No, that's too slow. Too slow. People are going to be rear-ending your ass.
Depends on who you're with. Sometimes they say too fast. Hey, now I'm glad to hear you're looking at some smart cars.
Look me in the eyes. Be gay, do drugs.
Hail Satan. All right. Guys, I'm so glad. Thank you. Allie clipped it. Clip it. We got it. We got it, baby.
I don't know what
Allie coming in for the win. You showed up at the right time.
I don't know what USB dead drop she's going to put somewhere, but like after all the clips she's built of me, at this point, I can do no more damage.
It's not a dead drop. It's an attorney's office, and we have retained him. We're going to keep this going as long as we need to get that full solid court case.
What's it called? I stopped by a Honda dealer. You are. Also, hi, Allie. Also, hi, Michaela. Hello. I assume she's chowering or something.
Chowering, yeah.
Chowering.
Showering. Yeah, that's when you eat clam chowder in the shower. I chowdered too. I thought I was the only one who chowders.
The bowl, it's slightly watered down, but the taste remains. The taste remains.
You have a lid, so you sneak a bite. Use the sneak a bite method.
What is this song?
Sometimes I wonder if like your mother ever raised you. Like you don't even know chowdering.
Allie's a big fan, apparently.
I could tell when you said that you were playing along. It was like when you're trying to fit in with the cool kids. And you're like, oh yeah, no.
Why you gotta call me out like this? Why do you have to call me out like this?
I didn't want to do it publicly. I apologize. That was inappropriate.
I stopped off because I was actually considering leasing a Honda again, like the Accord or the Civic.
Like a second one.
Yeah.
Just to have it.
Just as a fun car.
As an A to B for like Wednesdays and Fridays.
No, well, the Sonata's for A to B. That's for A to C. So you can't be.
What do you do if you got to go from B to C though?
Well,
Fuck, need another car. Someone needs a third.
That's when you borrow the Mazda.
Oh, that's what I call a real third wheel.
As I was saying, I stopped by the Honda dealer and told them what I was paying for my Sonata with like what I put down and the monthly price I'm paying.
Spit out his lunch. He's like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
And the guy told me straight up, he's like, the only car I could possibly consider matching that price is the lowest trim level of Honda Civic with no additions whatsoever. Apparently,
we'll actually take a seat out if you do this.
Apparently in the past 3 years, he's like, I had like 400 cars to play with at one point. He's like, now I got 2 in this month.
And one of them is my son's.
Yeah. That was a quick conversation. Let's put it that way. It's a shame. It's also a shame because I like the Bose, or not the Bose. I mean, Bose is what
the brown oat sugar double espresso from Starbucks. I love the Bose too.
I like the Bose, but I also
not a
like
big Starbucks guy, but I love the Bose.
I also like the upgraded speaker systems in these cars, and for Honda, they have no options. They don't put like, oh, you can get this level, but also that addition. No, you have to go to the highest level trim for anything beyond their shitty base level sound system. So if I wanted to feel any bass in a Honda car, an Accord or a Civic, I would have to pay near $40,000 for the trim level that I wanted. Safe to say I'm not going with the Honda option this time around. Yeah, the new Accord.
Yeah, I can't understand why. That's kind of weird.
Pretty compelling. It's actually the new Accord. They have it with it has the infotainment system is the Google Auto operating system.
Oh, really?
So it basically, you don't even need to do your Android Auto bullshit. It's just built in, which is really genuinely cool.
Yeah,
it has wireless CarPlay. It's teched out, but it's also like 10 grand more.
It also tracks the fuck out of you.
It tracks the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought it was bad when they were like, oh, we're just going to ignore the privacy settings. Remember that lawsuit? We settled. We always settle for Big Goog. I'm a Big Goog guy.
Sunaj Pinjar, or whatever his name is, needs...
Sanjay Gupta, get it right.
It's not Sanjay Gupta.
Well, it could be one day if he plays his cards right.
Sure, but that would be a hell of a pivot.
It would. But it's 2023. ChatGPT's changing everything, baby.
Adam.
What's going on? What's going on over there?
You want to go us and just,
Should we get serious?
Just go us. Just go us to the news.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We are going us. I hope you guys are ready to go nuts.
Do you want
some go Gus?
Do you want a special news blurb?
Do you have the news blurb ready?
I have a blurb.
I'm gonna just stammer through this sentence to what's the word? Buy some time.
At least 7 people are dead after a shooting at a Jehovah's Witness. German media reporting 25.
Oh God, that's not. I thought you were gonna play a sound bit. I didn't. Oh, God.
I thought you wanted.
What are we?
Police are investigating.
Oh no, this isn't. No,
This is not what you wanted to.
No, that's not what I wanted. My sister lives there. Don't.
Okay. You want to go and?
I don't.
Let me try another one.
She survived. Just Jesus Christ.
She fucking told you what the bunnies. For the
Allie,
record,
we are playing a game tonight. Allie, we are playing a game tonight.
For the record, that's the first thing that came up when I typed news blurb.
No, I just thought you. Oh, so you were looking for?
I was looking for
news intro sound effects.
And not only was there no audio, it was just info about a mass shooting.
Well, I'm gonna take a moment to pull a Sanjay Gupta, and I'm gonna pivot over to an interesting fun fact.
Yeah.
Guys, anyone who's using Discord on PS5, I know there's someone out there who does. There is an update that was released today. Download the update and your chat will be fixed. If you tried using it and it wasn't working.
On PS5 or on Discord?
Yeah, on PS5. Discord specifically for PS5. There's an update on PS5 that will fix you the Discord integration that was effed up. So hopefully you didn't have trouble, but if you did, go ahead and download that update. That'll patch it right up and you will be Discording all over the Discord and Earth.
Patch it right up like the doctor did not need to patch up Will's chest last night at 3:45 a.m. because you are A-okay.
Also, that had nothing to do with them denying the insurance claim.
Do you think
that hole was there before you crashed?
Do you think it's a bad omen that Will just moved into a place of his own, is gaining that level of independence, and then not 48 hours later explodes his car?
I don't know if it's a bad
omen. Should he move back home?
I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign of you know how the universe sometimes burns down the ship that you sailed in on to force you to adopt your new. It's like a Viking thing. Burn your ship.
Just get a bike. Just get a bike.
He took it literally though. He burned the ship himself. He's like, I am not moving home.
Yeah,
I am staying here forever.
You get the homesickness. My whole structure is disrupted. A lot of stuff is new here. Feeling a little bit of that. The mental heebie-jeebies as we all feel. Blow up the car.
Will he's right now, the guy's barely able to type, so we're gonna ask you to scroll up to look at what he said.
Yeah, scroll on up.
You're gonna have to scroll on up because I'll tell you, it's a miracle this guy's clicking and clacking on the ivories here. I assume he's got a very nice ivory keyboard.
Yeah, we don't know for certain if it's sort of a Stephen Hawking speech to text situation or text to speech. We don't.
Maybe it's.
Yeah,
there's a whole lot of options here. It could be an Alexa thing. It could explain some of the racially charged things he said.
It could explain.
It could explain that. It might not, though, and I don't want to immediately discredit that. Hey, speaking of charged things being said,
yeah,
I'm about to say some really, really charged things.
Do you want me to bring up a headline while you talk?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do you want to bring this up? Actually, this isn't even really charged, but it's racy.
Do you want to send me a link?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Let me send you a little link here. Let me send you a little linky poo. For something that I think the folks out there are really interested in. I know everyone here follows politics closely.
A little linky poo.
A little linky poo for you guys. And it's not the feces of one of our Zelda characters. No. This is a sauce. A bolognese I'm giving you here. Guys, if you don't keep up with the news.
What is this?
This is interesting. I hope you haven't heard about this story. I found it quite interesting.
Hold on.
Tennessee
I'll bring it up shortly.
Governor. And you couldn't get a better name, Randy McNally. He's a 79-year-old lieutenant governor in Tennessee, and he went ahead and publicly commented on a young gay man's racy Instagram photos. He's got full dick pic. The pics are coming up here. It's getting loaded as we speak. He basically posted flames and a heart, and he wrote "love it" with heart emojis next to these pics.
Okay, so Frankie Superstar, is this him right here?
This is the post that he posted on. If you scroll up to see the guy's face, I just want to take a moment. Look at the man's mustache, okay?
Yeah.
This is the guy.
He pulled a Conor McGregor from a couple months back.
No. He did way more, dude. He posted "love it" with heart emojis on a close-up of his ass. And then there's another one. He said, Finn, you can turn rainy days into rainbows and sunshine with hearts.
Aw.
And then he said, you are literally always so nice, King. It's so great. He responded. McClure responded to him. I thought it was so great.
He is not
Super
invisible.
look, Finn.
People do appreciate you. Life is full of pain, loss, and tribulations, but it is also full of great moments. Wow. If you feel overwhelmed with anxiety and cannot sleep, you can get in touch with someone who can work with. So he's commenting on these racy photos, but he's just offering support.
It's great. Yeah, it's great, dude. It's so funny to me.
So
I just love seeing this man posting, and then also the response was great too. Just that when they came out, he is a prolific social media commentator and enjoys interacting with its constituents.
Well, damn. Well, there we go.
I just thought it was a great and fun story.
But he also voted to ban same-sex marriage. So.
Well, that's why it's so fun.
Yeah.
That's why it's so fun. Something tells me he may not be lieutenant governor this time next year in Tennessee.
But regardless, he'll be governing my emotional tribulations. Every time I'm feeling low, he's going to sneak right into my DMs and say,
he may be
cheer up, champ.
Anti-LGBTQ, but
he's not.
He's pro saucy pics, baby.
He's
pro saucy pics.
He's pro LGBTU.
You. As long as you don't identify as LGBTQ,
hey,
don't do that.
Hey,
but he'll give mustache rides. He'll do it.
Who here wants to put away the old? Put away the old, put away the tried and true, and quite frankly, garbage level.
Out with the old and in with the kaiju?
Yes, but also that base level garbage PlayStation 5. And why don't we look forward to the coming fall when a PS5 Pro is slated to be released. Adam, have you heard about this? The PS5 Pro?
Oh, I have heard about this. Some breaking news hot off the presses just today. There was an exclusive, I believe, right? Was that from Insider Gaming? They got the exclusive scoop.
We're going to click on PlayStation Lifestyle. No, fuck that. We're not going to that one.
I think Insider Gaming was the one who confirmed the sources. I think they're the ones.
Let's see. Along with an unnamed source, a recent patent.
It was Mark Cerny, I believe, the PlayStation architect, right?
Boost the performance of ray tracing. Okay. Next trend, the PlayStation 6 will not be released until at least 2028. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. All right. So basically, there's no tangible or really verifiable info beyond that it's well, not confirmed, but multiple people are saying it's what's it called? It's in the works as a kind of inevitably would be. I mean, not necessarily though. The PS4 Pro was there, but this one, it was so powerful at launch. I don't really know if they need to.
Also, what's interesting, dude? There's a lot of stuff that, seems to indicate people are still developing games for last gen consoles. Like, I don't know if you've been, noticing that and kind of having a feeling about it.
The longest tail known to man. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's making me a little bit nervous, specifically Sony, honestly. Like, I don't understand if they're intentionally going to kind of drag this out. Like, it's going to be like Nintendo releases a new console, like Sony's going to be like a half gen behind or something. I don't know what's going to be the new norm.
Well, let's be honest. Like, if Nintendo releases a new console, it's going to bring itself attempt to bring itself closer to parity.
Half a gen behind parity.
Yeah, so it's not going to there's no world where it kind of
I don't want to say they've never been. That's disingenuous. But in recent history, they've never really pushed the boundaries. I feel like they're not planning to push the boundaries on, on that type of hardware level.
Yeah.
I mean, I that's actually not right either, because their hardware is definitely a different. They're always taking a different angle. They're always trying to get different inputs, different form factors. I love that they're pushing that angle. It's awesome. Their IP is great. Let's be real, but they're not gonna do the detachable Sony, the old detachable disc drive that Sony's gonna release. I mean, come on. Ooh, baby. It's just not in their blood. It's not in their honorable.
You think they're still going with that?
Japanese
You think there's still
blood.
going to be the detachable HD DVD Microsoft 360 era accessory piece?
I mean, hey, they say they're going to launch it, dude. It's supposedly launching this, September. That's what they say.
You think that's going to come with every PS5?
I don't think. I think it's going to be.
Oh, you think that's launching this year? I thought you meant that was launching with the Pro.
No. Sources say that they're trying to get like an overhaul for the fiscal year, and I think it's part of their push. Like, this is what's making me concerned. Not concerned, but it's making me think they're intentionally going to just try to pump out stuff to like maintain this gen longer than the longest of years.
We're gonna be in a weird space where, like, in like 4 or 5 years, they're gonna be talking about the the next generation of consoles are going to start getting leaks. They're going to start getting like it's coming in 2028 or 2029, and like ray tracing performance on PC is going to be so freaking good that, like, honestly, what could you put in a next gen console to bring it up to parity at that point?
A USB-C port for your detachable disk drive.
Oh. Well,
that'll do it.
Then say no more.
I'm looking at your face. This guy's saying, I think that'll work.
PSVR 3?
Yup. I think we're going with this guy's idea. Look at him. This guy said, yup.
We're going to be flying around on our jetpacks with our NVIDIA 5090s. I'm going to be at a Micro Center just being like, I would like the next GPU, because, it's going to be the future. And I'll get out of my hover Uber and
a Hoover.
I'll have augmented myself where everything from the collarbone up will be just a completely mirrored sheen. And
we'll all have chooms. No more friends.
Yeah, we'll have chooms.
Yeah.
You're going to see warped reflections of yourself in my face, in the contours of my face, like I'm an art piece at a museum. And that's what I expect. I think
Will's
that's coming in like 2027.
Will be a transformer by then.
He will go by.
Don't buy that car, Will. Save the money for the upgrade. You need to upgrade. Too much flesh. Yeah, that's what you should have done when you were in the emergency room. You should have pushed him.
When I think of Vermentis, the first thing that comes to mind, too much flesh.
Too much flesh. Oh, man. Speaking of too much flesh, we had too much flesh in the banking industry, didn't we, last week, you guys? We didn't get to touch on that too much, but I'm glad that we were able to take care of that. Yeah. We got rid of number 13. We lopped it off. We said, too many banks.
Bitcoin cooled off for a week, and then it came rocketing right back. They said, anything this week? No, we're back, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's popping right back up.
We call that one the quick recovery. We call that one the Poke Center, the Poke Stop.
Speaking of Poke Stop, that reminds me of yet another little random tidbit, little news for you. I heard the Pokemon Company has just posted a new job advertisement seeking someone with blockchain, NFT, and metaverse experience. This was yesterday. I noticed that. Interesting.
Can they hire someone to, speaking of trimming the fat, can they hire someone to get rid of all the like high level designers at that company who have been at the company since the 1970s and don't do anything and like
they just coach the young ones.
Dozens of other employees have gone.
Meowth never had that many whiskers.
Dozens.
I know. I'm trying to make something new,
sir. You need to start considering the fact that like we're dealing with like NVMe drives, and we need to stream our textures in.
This kid doesn't understand Meowth's hair growth.
Listen, patterns. You're in the big leagues. You're at the Pokemon Company now.
You want to get the Pokecoin? You want to get a little bit of this Konami cheddar, huh? You gotta get tough. You gotta be ready to cut the competition.
I don't know why. The Game Freak or whatever the Pokemon Company like head level staffers sound like like old mobsters from New York.
Oh, because it would be very offensive for me to put on my other accent. Very tough time. Very, very difficult for me to make a public announcement like this. Very racist. Very, very creepable.
Very. Allie, quick, move on. Move on, Allie.
Allie, don't do it.
Don't do it, Allie.
Just don't do it, Allie.
Listen, I know you're
There's
hovering
too
over
many-
the button.
Too many pending litigations. Don't do it, Allie.
Listen.
If you want to find out how this NFT metaverse job unfolds, you won't report us.
Do we have any more news, or is it time for games?
Oh, you know, I got news for days, but I think it's time we game. What do you guys think? Should we keep jaw jagging over here? Should we talk about how
No.
Hogwarts Legacy has already topped Elden Ring's lifetime sales in the UK?
No. Oh, that's-
Have we talked about that?
Well, fuck the UK.
Should we talk about it, or no? Should we just ignore that?
Fuck the UK in the fact that we have to go to them because they're one of the
Okay,
only
okay.
people who like publish game sales numbers. So like we have to look at the UK exclusively for like global sales estimates.
No, we look to them for cultural leadership, as we always have and always will. God save the Queen. Oh, Will.
What's it called? Will has news, but also Atomic Heart. What's it called? I intend on streaming that hopefully after they put the ray tracing back into that game. I was holding off. I actually had conversations with Adam about wanting to do that. So
The thing is,
fingers crossed they bring it back.
Yeah, I had Indian food last night. That is not a lie. And if we start playing, that Atomic Heart's going to be more like an Atomic Shart. It's been a very gaseous day.
It's been a very gaseous day and a very contentious day.
Hey, speaking of gaseous days, there's a gaseous quote that emitted from Will's account here. It looks like Adam Smasher style here.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine.
For a second I thought that was that main antagonist dude from the Doom series, Sam Hayden.
It kind of was a little Sam Hayden.
I was getting Sam
I'll
Hayden
admit
vibes
it.
off that.
Yeah, no hate. Don't hate on me. No haters.
Sam Hayden. All right, hold on here.
Stop all the profanity.
Stop the profanity.
Watch the profanity.
I want to... Guys.
Will has news. Will has news.
Well, I'm assuming that Vermentis is typing the news.
And I think Ali replied directly to him and said, it's an easy puzzle game figuring out Will's news.
Hey, just a heads up, everyone. Next week, there will be no Adam. And there may be Jesse or there might not be Jesse. I might use this week to rejigger some stuff to get kind of like a modified setup in my closet so that I can easily hook in and unhook consoles. Because what I might be doing in the very near future is testing out the capture card capability that I've had sitting in there for quite some time. Because why is there only ever no Adam and no Jesse? Oh, why is there never just Adam? You want to go ahead and answer that?
That's because I am frequently on Fansly, and it's my number one income source. There's not a lot of Duke impersonators out there, and what I do is unique, and what I do is valuable.
And there's a market for it.
There's a market for it.
There's a market for it.
Yep.
So just to keep an eye out, everyone. But Adam, I don't know.
There's some medical stuff going on.
I don't know
some
if
medical stuff going on, and we'll leave it at that.
I don't know if I even spoke to Adam about this, but what I this is hypothetical. I don't know if it's actually going to come together, but I want to test out specifically streaming with the Switch. Obviously not with the Switch, but kind of
with the Switch,
capturing the Switch. You know, the Switch hardware marvel. That is the Nintendo Switch.
We were just talking about this, yeah.
Exactly. So
champions of technology.
So I think in honor of, personally my favorite actor and just all around life coach, just role model everywhere, Chris Pratt, I think once Adam returns, hopefully
it's me.
Hopefully the medical stuff is on the up and up. I'm going to take him right down into the depths, the hellish depths.
Back into the ditch.
And I'm thinking we might try out some Mario Odyssey. I'm thinking we might try out some of the feel-good game of 2023.
And this is
to
based
coincide,
on the Odyssey, right? Homer's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Classic.
No, it's just a retelling, a one-to-one retelling. In fact, it's just a model swap. Like there's no lines. There's no like, oh, it's Mario's world. It's just in the same way that you can see Sonic like beating someone up in GTA, stuff like that.
Nice.
So
We're going to work our way through a couple books.
So I think we might actually, like, rather than just sort of like a one shot, like we've been doing these past couple weeks here, I think I might want to have a few sessions where, you know, we'll hang out, we'll talk during special events. We might kind of focus on those, but I might want to make my way through Odyssey. We can check out all the worlds. It'll be a great, like, feel good game that's just like fun. It has a lot of sort of ample time for you and I to get up to some good japes because, you know, we don't have to be constantly focused on intense dialogue and plot. And so I think that might be in our future. Just a heads up, everyone.
Also, just a heads up, Vermentis, when we start covering Mentis, the character in Odyssey, it's not you. We're talking about the disguise that's going on with the gods, okay? just Mentis, no Ver. No Uzi Ver.
I got really scared because I thought there was a massive gash in my phone and it was just a hair. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you see a hair and you think there's a massive gash in something? This is the news. This is the news that has been presented to me.
Oh, God! Now
something's happening there.
Did you get the person who did that to your food? Because, like, it's definitely a hate crime.
Okay, well, I'm not going to touch that one. Much like I won't touch that meal.
What is that meal?
I'm just kidding. That looks fine.
Was that a homemade meal?
At first, I thought that was like an ice cream sundae, but then I think that's mashed potatoes and gravy and what looks like potatoes, maybe some mushrooms, definitely some carrots.
We should do
barbecue sauce.
Do a food feature. We should do a food feature every week.
Hamburg steak.
Oh,
okay,
baby, that's okay. That sounds delicious. Hell yeah.
Oh, I see you went with the Kendra style of countertops in your new home. You got the nondescript blue. Well done.
No, I think he's in your kitchen.
Oh, you're making the
look at that, baby. Inside the building.
Look at that.
Inside the building.
I see you went for an offshoot of the Kendra design of home decor, which stems from a rich tradition of nanas. So yeah. No, for real though, I saw pictures of Vermentis' house, like just a few rooms.
Is it a stunning estate?
It's a stunning estate. There's some good ass rooms. There's a ton of wood grain in that kitchen. And then
wait, how many rooms are we talking?
I saw
is there like an extra room?
I saw a room with a bed. I saw a room with multiple chairs.
I will stream if I can get a room.
No.
I want to get off
Your contract, I have you till 2026, baby.
Fuck.
I have you till 2026.
Just when I get out of the game, they pull me back in until PS6 is released.
And I ain't talking about no external disk drives.
Oh, someone hit the hi-hat. Nice.
Vermenta says, thanks. What's it called? I thought you wanted to do Splatoon 3 campaign as well. I absolutely do. I very do. I just honestly, like, the movie's coming out. Mario's coming out in April.
And you can play Splooter on the Pooter, but you have to play Mario on the Nintario.
You can play Splooter on the Pooter. Shit.
Yeah. All these years.
Sign me up.
All these years.
Hey, I'm going to be right back. Adam, I'm going to prep myself mentally. I'm going to stare at a mirror and say, "You got this, Kendra. They're with you. They're not Kendra.
You're not supposed to. We talked about this. You're not supposed to say it on stream.
Well, I'm going to go do it, and I'll put this music on. I'll be back in like 45 seconds.
Just do it. Don't.
I can't make eye contact with myself.
People are thinking less of you. Just get the mirror.
Fuck.
Michaela, he needs the extra. He needs to pump up. He needs to pump up. Wow. Will, he didn't even see the third floor. I'm surprised you didn't take him up there immediately and position him near an adjacent window that may or may not be a little bit questionable in integrity. He's a tall guy, bigger they are, more prone they are to fall out the third floor of a building. That's what I say. Happy Pi Day. Happy Pi Day, Allie. We were talking about Pi Day earlier. I was hoping that everybody out there is embracing Pi Day, and at a bare minimum, you're definitely going to want to eat at least 3.14159 pieces of pie today. It's very important. I think it's the one time of the year that you can get away with eating a couple slices, and nobody can say anything to you. And if they do, if someone starts harassing you about it, you just start reading off numbers. It'll be fine. You just keep reading those digits of pi, and nobody's going to say nothing to you. Oh, Will, you saw Connor on the hospital TV yesterday? Hell yeah. Yeah, proper 12. I think that's important to have in a hospital setting because, whiskey will heal most of your wounds. I practice what's called Civil War medicine. That's my insurance plan. Now, that doesn't really cover much, but it does cover musket ball injuries and also whiskey. So, you can find ways to make that work for most problems. Doesn't fix gout. That's a problem. Doesn't fix gout. Oranges are covered for scurvy, so they will give you oranges. That's also good. Civil War insurance. I'm not a sponsor, by the way, guys. I'm not a sponsor for Civil War insurance. Oh. He has an apple flavored. I didn't even know that was a thing. Apple whiskey from Connor. My God. That's because he's an old softie, an old sweetie, an old lovely man these days. He's really changed his ways. Allie, mom made pie for dinner. I'm gonna need some elaboration on that because pie is normally not dinner. I mean, it depends on the type of pie. If you're talking like a meat pie, a shepherd's pie, there are types of pies. Fucking no, dude, he's got to get the headset on. He can't hear me. They can see you. Oh, fuck. Oh. They can see you. They can see you. You transitioned off the screen. They can see you. Do the breathing exercises we practiced. Did you do the affirmations? Did you do the affirmations? Did Michaela hit you again? Is that what this is? Yeah, that's what this is. I could tell. Well, you probably deserved it. Did you leave the door ajar to the bathroom again? No? Did you put away the apple juice after you used it? That was it. Yeah, you should have put it away. You deserved it. Allie is saying she didn't. I don't know who to believe here.
We're going to be playing Resident Evil. The DLC.
Oh, chicken mushroom pie. Allie, that sounds delicious. Chicken mushroom pie. Very nice. Also, Allie, maybe that's... I'm sorry, Michaela, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you should have hit him. Maybe that's why he's crying.
Let me load this right up, people. I'm just going to get this situated.
I'm just going to put this right here.
You think the moon's made of cheese?
Would you eat the moon if it was made of ribs? Hi! What we're going to play? Resident Evil 4.
Evil 4.
Which is where? The R's... Resident Evil Village.
Oh.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight.
Copyright strike.
No.
Yep.
No.
Creative Commons was just repealed, baby. Bring back the copyright strikes.
Wake me up.
Can't wake up inside. Copyright strike.
Michaela, write to everyone about how we went bowling. Tell everyone about your bowling adventure. Michaela.
This is another alibi.
It's the motherfucking deal double D.
Why is this not full screen? PC specs. We went laser bowling, and I said you should invite Allie, and she said, Just like that.
Wow.
An incredibly good Connor impression. I was impressed, actually. What am I supposed to do? No. Where the hell is full screen?
So you have to find your way out of the void. That's step one. Allie says, you didn't take me glass blowing. You took Jesse, but you didn't take me glass blowing.
Well, technically, I took her. I had to convince her that bowling was good. I said you can pound a few brewskis while you do it, and that put her over the edge. That got her going.
She's like, well, I was a little on the fence, but when he said I could pound a couple brewskis what with throwing ball down the lane, I said, all right, boy, I'll come around now.
All right, boy, I'll come around there.
All right, boy, I'll come around now.
Don't worry, everyone. I'm trying to get it full screen.
Oh, Michaela says, so we went to the bowling place. You know the one. And the lady said, we couldn't bowl for like 45 minutes. And you know, that's how they talk. She's like, well, you couldn't bowl for like 45 minutes. So Jesse decided to drive all the way across Bethlehem to get slushies from Sonic. That's a great place to get slushies from, by the way. I think I wouldn't drive 45 just for the slushies. I would drive 45 for a slushie and a corn dog.
It didn't take us 45 minutes. We were burning 45 minutes by going to get slushies.
Oh, okay.
And returning.
So it's kind of like saging a room, but you were burning time instead of sage. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay. I think
Also,
I'm getting
why is
now.
this not capturing? Hold on, everyone.
I feel trapped. If that's
We keep reading the story.
yeah, if it means anything, I feel absolutely captured. Captured by this incredible dialogue. Allie's still hung up on you took Michaela and you didn't take me.
I genuinely
Michaela
said, why not invite some more friends? And then we collectively decided it was a little too spur of the moment, but it has only invigorated me to seek out a second viewing.
A second bowling. A second viewing of the bowl.
But no one works at Sonic, so we sat in the drive-thru for 35 minutes, and then the bowling lady called.
The lady called, and she said, where are you guys? The alley is so empty.
Yeah, Adam, this is not a joke. I made it from.
She actually.
I made it from airport. No, because I put my name in. They're like, "Hey, your lane's ready."
Okay.
I made it from Airport Road to Stefco Boulevard all the way across Bethlehem in like 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
I was cruising, and we hit every light. We got so lucky, and I walked down there, and Michaela had 2 pairs of shoes. Our lane was ready, and we had it.
And Jesse somehow made it across the whole city in like 8 minutes. And then we bowled with lasers. Will says, I got bad news, Kendra. Couldn't bowl after that 45 minutes either.
But
Hey!
On the contrary, I almost bowled a turkey. And both times on the 10th frame, strikes and spares.
The alley is so empty. Works on levels. I get that.
The alley's empty.
Get that.
But you shan't be for long, because there will be more bowling in our future.
And you will first be filled with the shadows of Rose.
Much like Allie, Rose is also encountering significant adversity.
I'll also take you to Hot Pot, says Michaela. Hot, is that what kids are calling it now?
Failure.
Take you to Hot Pot?
I actually did pretty okay for not bowling in like a decade.
Did you really get 2 strikes? You got a double bagger?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I almost had the turkey.
Nice.
Yeah, I almost had the turkey, but not quite. I think my average score was like 160, which was
that's very solid for not bowling for
yeah.
I would love to bowl a 160 right now.
I was very consistent. I bowled like usually, I think like it was mid 150s to mid 160s all 3 games. Also, I don't know what bowling alleys used to do because it was vague. I don't remember, but they did
They used to have little like kind of racist animations. It'd be like Native Americans like but dressed up like there were pins, bowling pins on the screen. But they were dressed as like Native Americans. But what would happen is you'd see like the bowling ball would be dressed as a pilgrim, and he'd come down and he'd hand out smallpox blankets.
Yeah.
And then you'd see all of them die off till it was like,
And then say split.
bam! Yeah, split, exactly. Yeah.
Well, the smallpox blankets was if it's a split.
Yeah, it was a split. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, the what's it called? Like
don't do
Sherman's
that
Fire
anymore.
March to the coastline is if you get the spare.
Yeah, the rape of Nanking is if you get three strikes in a row. That's the old turkey. Only historical events. Pearl Harbor. Now that's a big one. You're gonna need at least 5 in a row for that.
There's a Pearl Harbor animation
remember
at
that
the
one?
bowling alley if you get
You
5
remember that?
strikes.
That's the one. And this is too far. This is the rape of Nanking. Nothing. Didn't bat an eye. This one. He says, "Well, those aren't American lives." But the minute you take an American life into the equation, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. Smallpox blankets to the Native Americans, no problem.
I only bowl on Battleship Row.
Just like my grandpappy. And his grandpappy before him.
You know they'd. Never mind.
Hey, this is for the best. Allie, just clip it. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about bowling on the deck of the USS Arizona.
Fuck.
Couldn't complete
Hey.
that game.
You know my great grandfather was a merchant marine when he was 15. That sounds like a joke, but it's not.
Does that mean
You
is
speak-
that like a
speak
branch
ill
of the
of them
army that like
boys.
massacres people engaging in commercialism?
Technically not. So technically they could do whatever they want out there.
They go to farmers markets and just like
International
throw
waters.
flashbangs. A merchant marine.
Essentially, they're just riding out the I forget what the hell the note that was written by the like pre-American chamber. They're just riding out the old write-off that lets them basically take control of any vessels out there in the name of safety, in the name of trade.
In the name of safety.
In the name of trade. As long as you say, I'm just trying to keep this channel clear for trade.
Adam, you
can
gave
do what you
Rainbow
need
a
to.
bad migraine. Look at what you're doing here.
Oh, no. Here,
I'm in tears and
Rainbow.
Rainbow has a migraine.
Rainbow, here, go ahead and put the microphone up to your migraine.
No!
Just put the headset, put the speaker up to your migraine real quick. You ready?
We're playing
I'll take care of this for you.
we're playing this game.
I'll inhale it. I'll be the Death Eater.
Are you
I'll inhale the sin.
Jesus Christ, that's loud, Adam.
Got it.
That hurts my ears.
Well, and that's how you get rid of migraines.
You said you had something important.
I didn't turn on subtitles
I hope
on
it's not about
accident.
Chris wanting me to join his operation because I already told him.
I wish we had
that's not
subtitles
happening.
for this.
I see what he
No more
did.
sucks.
Wolf squad through.
Dude, those are loud as fuck.
It is about you.
Me.
It's gonna be a lot more of that.
I worry about you. How are things at school?
How are things at school?
Seriously.
Seriously? That's what you want to talk to me about?
Mean girl still.
It's not the same as subtitles.
I can't look. I tried to
Well,
pause
no,
it.
it helps.
There
I'm
is
not saying
no.
it doesn't
I
help.
can't
It
do the
does help.
subtitle. Here's what we'll do. We'll skip
Not the
it.
only thing. Not the only thing you can't.
We'll skip this. Skip
Can't
that.
Stop the clipping when I suck into a microphone. Why can't I suck into my microphone like every other streamer?
Skip that. Okay, now. Now we'll go here.
Skip that.
All right.
Skip this.
Audio. Shit.
That's a large range there. I don't know.
Wait, subtitles was on. What the hell? What?
You didn't earn the subtitles yet. You have to beat the game
What?
to unlock subtitles.
Subtitles was on. No, I was skipping it to then
Yeah, just
turn
to go
on and then go
back.
back.
Yeah. But it's already on.
What's happening? Is it because I turned the hood off?
Maybe.
No,
Well,
there's
yeah, I guess
no, there's no way.
Let's leave it on and see what happens. That doesn't make any sense, but maybe. I mean, maybe because they're thinking like, oh, okay, they're turning off for a cinematic gameplay experience.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so they don't want to have anything in the way. That's a really dumb move, to be honest. But I mean, I can still appreciate why they would assume that.
The Fidelity FX Super FSR, isn't that the AMD proprietary one? Why the
That
hell
is,
is it
yeah.
giving me an option to do that?
That pops up on some of mine too. I go with it. I just assumed that was because I had my AMD graphics card in, but evidently it's just baked right in here.
Oh, variable rate shading.
Guys, we're learning together. That's what this channel's about.
I think I've maxed all this shit. I think ray tracing was broken earlier in the game, so I'm afraid to turn it on in the event they never fixed it.
Yeah, it turned into vector tracing because someone broke the rays.
Yeah.
Absolute shit.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Fidelity, okay, can't do that one. SSR, yes, yes, yes. Max, on. Film noise, depth of field, on.
On. Slightly off.
I guess there's just no subtitles.
Yeah, let's give it the old restart. Dude, I wonder if the HUD was doing it. Let's see. I'm wondering. I think it would be an interesting decision if they did that.
If not, you and I have to either be completely silent or fully voice it.
Let's see which one he goes with.
Hey, Kay.
Hey!
Oh, HUD Master Supreme. They should just call it cinematic mode.
Something important to tell me? I hope it's
Why isn't
not
there a
about
bullet
us.
counter in the corner right now?
I already told him that's not how.
Am I supposed to keep track of my
Soon
ammunition
puts
like
you and
this?
the rest of his hound wolf squad through.
Hound Wolf.
Not about
Kojima, they are not.
It is about you.
Me?
I'm here to talk about your jean rip.
If I worry about you,
I don't think you should be wearing a ripped jean like that at your age. Sends the wrong message to kids. Makes them think you're a
That's what
hoodlum.
you wanted to talk to me about?
that group of mean girls still hassling you.
That group of mean girls
You know,
still
just
hassling you?
treating me like a freak?
Hey,
Hey,
Because how you look. Because
you're not a freak.
it's who you
Look at
are.
You know who's a freak? Weird Al Yankovic.
Damn.
You're not him.
No, I am.
Gay kid?
That's why I keep my distance from everybody at
No.
school.
You're a Hound Wolf
I knew
Squad
I
dude
really was.
with a ripped jean.
so
Look at my
do you
beanie.
have any friends? you can
I
talk to?
don't know how to parent you.
Talk to? About what? How
You're a
hurting
gene
a
rip.
human
It's like
or
I'm talking to a
some
wall
horrendous
sometimes.
Monster? That-
Teenagers
Hey, it's
are
okay.
the worst.
I hardly ever murder my friends.
If there were a way.
That's not
It
funny.
was uncalled for.
I hardly ever killed anyone. The
I could
fuck?
break them in a heartbeat.
I'd be so afraid of this girl.
All right. Well, I think there's something I need to show you.
Oh, no.
That's
Nope,
why I
I don't-
skipped the cutscene.
Yeah. Oof, God, that's for the best.
The my seat, how she researched it obsessively and performed experiments on human subject.
Well, I ordered some from Canada.
What you don't know
Amazing what
is
they
that
get through
she
customs these
recently
days.
found some of her research. Apparently, she discovered a purifying crystal.
Oh, yep. The kids in my class talked about that.
Yeah.
I can get you pure crystal if you need it.
If
Yep.
we can get our hands on one of these, we might be able to weaken or remove your powers entirely.
Are you kidding me?
You can make soups.
No, but her notes are in
I want to be a soup.
However, I think I have an idea.
Apparently, I lived the plot of this DLC when I was like
Let's do it.
10.
Let's find it. Where is it?
In there.
What?
You mean those beats?
Fragment of the Mega
You just gotta reach in the beat jar and pull it out.
Way in close proximity, including Miranda and everything she knows. If you enter its consciousness, you might
But
be
don't
able to
have
unlock
exposed
the
skin.
secret of
The
pure
fucking rip.
Wait, what do you mean enter its consciousness?
Damn it.
Okay, so you
The thing is, we
Your
can't get you in there until you're
connection.
baptized.
will allow you to explore the information. within.
Get me in there. The jar's this big.
Yeah. Now the problem is the power of Christ is the
So
only thing that
crazy.
can get
Yes.
you in there.
Yes.
And
right,
I don't
but
know
it's
that for a
not
fact,
painful,
but it's a strong hunch.
Right? Think of it just like walking through somebody
The
else's
priest thinks you're gonna have to do it on foot, but I said God will provide.
Fine. What do you have to lose?
A lot of undulating.
He's like, well, step one, you got to take off your clothes and get in the jar.
Reaching out to it. See what happens.
I don't see how this is gonna work. It's like,
Okay.
listen, I'm not some kind of scientist. I'm trying here. I wish you would help instead of hurt. It's like, fine, what the hell? Better than algorithm. fast forward to, or like flashback to First Communion.
Oh my god, Rose is so weird.
There it is.
Oh my
Just says
god.
things that aren't there.
Oh, this is what it's like to be a teenage girl.
Stay away from us, you creep.
This is like every day of a teenage girl's life.
Ew, something just moved on her hand. What's wrong with
What
you?
an absolute freak! Have you seen the rips on her jeans? She doesn't even have denim respect. She doesn't even have denim respect.
She's going
And
to carry on their ass.
This is like a trailer for an ad for why kids shouldn't be on social media.
Ellie! Ellie!
Here? Kay. Kay?
No, he knocked my ass out and took his jar with him.
Where are you? Kay!
Why does this keep happening to me?
If this is another ploy to get me to stop wearing ripped jeans, it won't work.
Oh my god. Look! I am looking. Oh. Walk! Oh,
Keep narrating
no.
the things you do. Look!
Left!
Right!
Oh, this is where you do the chemical stuff because it gets sucked out the hood. Yeah, I remember these.
I thought you disabled the hood.
You're right. Where is it?
Ah!
Oh, they've been using a lot of ammonia-based cleaners on that monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You hate to
took
see
the
that
coating
happen.
right off that. Oh shit!
You
What
think can you get an RMA in for that?
What
Or
is
do you
that?
think they're gonna deny that?
they're
claim?
gonna. That's user input. That's user input. What's this? The blood center training room. Certain Rob had his way with that one. Miranda's research claims that the megamycete preserves the memories of people who passed away within its area of influence, absorbing them into its own vast consciousness. We also know, based on our previous encounters with the mold, that people who are contaminated with the mutamycete are connected in a kind of mold network. If we extrapolate from this, we can surmise that the mold network, with a strong affinity, should be used to connect the memories of the dead. It should be possible to verify where the rabbit's foot is, Ethan. 16 years ago. There's a lot of mold.
16 years old.
16 years ago.
There's old mold. No blue cheese.
There's
16 years old.
a lot of blue cheese. I still wanted it, though. Got
I
the...
didn't have any wings, but I kept the cheese in case I had salad later that week.
I knew it would do to my gut, but I didn't care. I wanted the cheese. So I took
Thank
it.
you for contacting ASUS support. Based on the provided evidence, your RMA claim has not been processed. We have determined
Wait.
the issue is skill issue. Thank you.
Sir!
Sir!
Please understand
Thank you
that the
for
call is
calling.
being monitored.
Thank you for calling. Thanks. Ooh, these are some crooked walkways. What is this? This is a Dr. Seuss book? This is wacky.
Mr. Duke! Mr. Duke, where are you? Mr. Duke?
Yes. Right this way. 4-3. Matitei. I'll be next if I'm not quick. I need to get that crystal fix.
Ah, this does sound like Michaela.
Is this what happens? Like she wanders into the basement at night?
Yeah. If she's not clutching the crystal, it's dangerous.
Is she always messing around in your genetics lab?
Yeah, she's always trying to mess around with my eyeball piercer.
Ah,
It's for migraine relief.
ship one of those up north, would you? Got someone who needs it.
Allie and Michaela need to be constantly informing me of what were they, like gold coins, right?
Oof.
What is this?
Oh, that's I've seen that before. That's a backup in your main.
This is the Boysenberry Festival. Yeah, this is Burnside. Yep.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Haven't seen that many blueberries in one place since Blueberry Festival in 1982.
Get yourself a ladle and come on down.
That was a good year. That was the motto. They printed that on the back of the shirt. Hello?
I don't want to play games anymore. I don't like games.
Hello? Wait.
Is someone there?
Anti-coins.
What is?
Itchy tasty.
Why? Hang tight. I'm gonna see if I can find a key.
Endure and survive.
Antique coins. Love me some genetics lab.
This is Vermentis exploring his new home. Hello? Hello? Hello?
For some reason, the corridors seem to shift.
Is this technically part of my property?
Property?
Because this wasn't in where the closing said about the basement, the crawl space wasn't factored in.
I didn't remember saying 80,000 square feet. I don't... Rosé? There's wine in here?
That's...
Oh, that's my name.
That's my name.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. To create art,
create art.
simply add to the rabbit's carcasses. Decay
this
is
is
not
for
an
you.
issue. Spruce them up with a little bit of makeup. It makes them
I've
seem
seen-
more alive.
I've seen this in your art book.
Yeah, that's my other YouTube channel.
That's a direct quote.
Uh-oh, the purifying crystal.
Oh, you purified the crystal too fast? Oh, yep. That's the guy who tried to cook it. Drew a little picture of him. I felt bad after the accident.
The tips.
Read Rose's journal. Make some pure crystal if you want to get out of the prison you're in. I locked you up here to cook some crystal. Won't you cook a little crystal, Rose? Hey.
Is that
Your
Rose's
jeans
theme
all
song?
ripped.
Is that Kay singing?
It's Kay singing to Rose. Yeah, your jeans are all ripped. I know you can do it.
Bring the peanut butter and Nutella, baby.
Okay.
Elden Ring.
Morphs. Animorphs. Kind of bloody animorphs.
Just shoot it. To view
Wilson,
a key.
that sounds like a potential Gorillaz hit right there. I feel like David Byrne would have some hand in that song.
I can't go that way despite the fun shawls and tarps. So we're heading back. More jars for Vermentis to talk about. I'm gonna slow
talk
trot.
about a jarring situation. Oh, baby.
Half-Life 2-esque slime things. Okay, there's a lot of gore on the ceiling now. Or jam, preserves. I don't know what we're talking about.
We're gonna need like one of those tall squeegees, not one of those handheld ones, but one with a pole. Yeah, no, it's on the ceiling now. That's why.
No, you can't grip it up too much. You can't choke up. It's going to be really just distant and hard to manipulate for fine motion.
They paid for the full clean service. What, do you want me to tell them I'm not gonna do it?
Yes.
It's not my job.
These are what's the word? Extenuating circumstances?
He keeps insisting it's just jam, and he asked about jam. Did you tell him we'd clean the jam?
Yeah, I thought it was like a kitchen fix.
Fuck, there's so much jam here.
We're going to use the cell key. How could one person have so much goddamn jam?
Well, they keep going to the boysenberry festivals.
The refrigerator broke, all the preserves in the freezer.
Some kind of masterwork. Jam grab!
Fear the old
Now
blood.
you're in a jam! Come on to the pool of jam!
Is it the zombie singing?
Jam! Jam in the dishes and cut into the pile of jam in my basement. A boysenberry!
I was gonna jam you la.
Thank you.
Jam I am the fool.
No, that would have been better. That would have been better. Oh my god, do the thing where they both like touch hands and like wash the window like, wait, is this real? And then they have to like rub their eyes. Yeah. Which one's gonna warble into the other one like Matrix Mirror style?
Natalie Portman being like,
Too dangerous here.
you wouldn't hurt a girl, would you, Barry? I shouldn't go on ahead.
You wouldn't hurt a jam girl, would you?
I know a jam girl when I see one.
Read up.
You've been jammed!
They used to be a dime a dozen.
Anyone who's watched Parks and Rec, that one's for you.
Verm-
You just got jammed!
Vermentis, I'm sorry to say that I couldn't say, because I've never played it personally, and I very much forget the playthrough. Don't desecrate that body!
No, don't do that by yourself. No, you gotta lift with your knees. You don't... Here, let me help.
What's your bench?
Yeah, here, let me help you with that. Here, now, watch what I do. We're not gonna lift with the back. We're gonna use our knees more. Knees, okay, well, we both twisted a little bit there, but that's fine. We're young yet.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Into the hole. Come with me.
into the hole. Into the hole with you.
We're all going into the hole. Come. It's so tiny in here.
I used to
God,
play here when I was a little girl.
You know, I love seeing kids play the game Skitter because it's so funny. Like, kids these days, you tell them about playing Skitter, and they look at you like, you know, they cock their head sideways like, huh?
What's Skitter?
Right? That's what they say. It's like, ugh, fucking kids, huh?
Now this is about where our internet started to die last time we played a couple months ago. So anything beyond this is just icing on the cake.
Astound, we're looking at you. If you're listening, and we know that you are, don't fuck us, Astound.
Still, once again, still startlingly 1-for-1 for me at the Blueberry Festival.
Yeah, it took a whole team of firefighters, like big firefighters, to get you out, too.
I only wanted one crumble pie.
They said no one's ever got stuck in there that good. There's a first for everything, I told them.
I said it's their fault for not putting up a gate around the berry slide.
And that's why there's a gate around the berry slide now. If you guys ever see a gate,
I'm the
you'll
reason
know
there's
why.
a gate behind the berry slide.
He's the reason.
And why'd they name it the slide? I can't slide down. It's just for viewing.
Well, it was for kids, but you shouldn't have done what you did.
Rainbow classic Natalie Portman moment. And then
Classic
Vermentis
Natalie Portman.
into the sink a hole. Judging by the amount of liquid blueberry like going down into the foundation of this building, there's a significant issue here. There's going to be something. There's going to be a lot of land shift.
Well, now there's going to be some foundational issues, I'd say. Now, can you take me to the lowest drain in the building? You know, the lowest drain. We're going to have to make sure there's no backup. Now, is that a French drain, or is this going to drain out in the main?
Listening to me?
Ooh, yeah, no, blueberries don't do well in a French drain. We're going to have to take a look, probably scope it out.
I'm going to go scope it out.
Here, now, I'll tell you what. We'll head back and get the auger from the truck. You go ahead and scope it out.
What is it? Need to find the handle quickly, go deeper. But who wrote that? Why didn't they just leave the handle there?
Does it matter?
Yes.
poetic.
Because these are all me. Wouldn't I be wanting to support myself?
You know, I think it's more metaphorical. There's a lot of internal conflict that people have. If you want to get a handle on life, you have to go deeper into yourself.
10 reps
Do you see
like
what
this?
I mean?
10 reps.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. And get the stretch.
Get the stretch.
Good. Actuate those knees. Good.
Do you believe in life after love after love?
After love. You want a hot body? Do. You want a Bugatti? Do. Better work, bitch. Do.
Don't we have to go through there?
Into the hole.
I remember finding box jump. I mean, what type of tough mutter ass shit is this?
I think it's just a little place for you to play Skitter.
Girls, to me.
No, this is a pool.
Oh shit!
No, it opens both ways.
It looks like it should. Can I?
No, yeah, trust me, it opens both ways. I've been here before.
I have 2 technically.
Everything is.
Are you
it's a
fucking
rock, it's a
kidding
bit
me?
to
Oh, I could have gone through the whole time.
Need to find a deeper handle.
I'm scared. I can't go forward.
Oh, fuck! Now, do it while you can, kids. Once you get a double knee replacement, you're not going to be squatting like this every day.
I follow the viscera to its intended target.
I found myself staring down the barrel of a harsh reality. This entire thing, an Ichor wellspring.
So many bodies.
So many hotties.
So many big
Where
body
are the
Bugattis.
Bugattis? Where are they? Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Check out my new veneers. Pretty sweet, huh?
Meanwhile, this one decayed from the top down. This one, however, I think this one's doing okay. A lot of moisture.
Yeah, she's just hanging out.
Hey, high five.
Oh, too slow. Oh, okay.
You don't frighten me. You don't
Yeah,
frighten me.
Moisturizer. You ever heard of it? A switch.
I'll just proceed back.
Well, now that I got what I need, callously disregard the human life here.
Yeah, she was clearly still alive.
Yeah, but who cares really? Just ignore it. It's fine. It's just you.
Jeez, I'm so annoying.
Is that what I sound like when I'm screaming?
Oh!
Oh, the new Harry Potter. Oh, God, Harry Potter Legacy. Why?
She got JK'd.
Oh, she shouldn't have stood on the wrong side of trans rights. That's what happens. You get a whiff of this, you guys? Yup. They'll sick the Death Eaters on you. Power of Christ!
Count Dooku. You and I took it very different directions.
Mushroom power! This is why it's important to eat your veggies.
Your hand tricks won't work on me, ventriloquist.
Your hand tricks won't work on you.
And then I switch it up.
Oh, yeah!
Ah!
And I said, I'm so in favor of the death penalty, I'll pull the lever myself!
Whoa, hey!
Okay, couple of sludge mons in here.
Oh, God. Oh!
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but we're gonna have to call the party early. But Blueberry Fest is gonna be canceled if you guys can't handle this.
You're being a little too rambunctious here.
Guys.
I know you like it, and I know we're short on pie with the pandemic and everything, but
I'm
come on.
sorry about the pies.
Come on now. Hide behind the relief.
Huh. Look at this art. I know I should be concerned about the zombs and whatnot, but look at the art. Oh. Jesus dust. Don't breathe this.
Only the penitent rose shall pass.
Yahweh spelled with a J.
Jahweh.
Do you know the way? Yahweh.
Yeah, the internet was definitely destroyed by this point. I don't remember any of this. This is what post-nasal drip feels like.
Oh, so that's why that mucus thing is so hot.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I mean, assumedly so.
Every time I clean my house, I feel like this is what's happening in my sinuses.
Just travel through here.
Look, it's a fun little skitter hole, huh? And when kids see this, it's gonna change. It's gonna change things. I believe that, and they're gonna get a whiff of what life used to be like when back when kids skittered, because this is a Victorian skitter hole. That's what we see depicted here. This isn't unusual.
I loved
People are
playing
gonna
in my
act like
parents'
it's unusual.
fireplaces.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone who's not afraid. Unafraid to speak the truth.
Like her, completely unafraid.
Yeah, totally unafraid. Only thing that scares her is the strange, vacuous hands she has.
What are you?
Holy Spirit, I am not your enemy. I am inside you.
What were those things?
Holy Spirit, why do you sound like that?
Why do you ask that question?
How?
Stand
Do
by
you-
for just a second. I'm gonna have to light your tongue on fire.
Do you think I cannot speak this way? Huh? Go while you can, little boy with long hair.
Not until I get this out of my body.
No,
There's a crystal
it
here that
is
will
with
remove
you
the
now.
mold. I need
You
to
are
find it.
feeling Jesus now.
And I'm not leaving until I do.
Too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
you know?
This is the spirit of the Duke. That's why he's so
Who
tall.
are you?
This
My
is the spirit of
guardian
his.
angel?
He's like, oh, it's me, the spirit of Walt Disney. That's why my magical writing is so beautiful.
Sure.
Have a name? If you're an angel,
When
then
you wish upon a slime.
Michael?
Newell, what are you?
Lady D.
Michael.
Michael.
Okay. Michael? What now?
Huh, punk? What now? Dangerous here, not here. Good painting. Cool typewriter. Dangerous here, not there.
Yeah, we back in biz.
You know, they say if, given enough time, if you put a typewriter in front of a rose, well, never mind. I don't know if that's still.
Still.
I don't think we can use it anymore. It is a grand honor that you would bestow upon me such an important task. I can report the liquid void you provided has some splendid properties.
What void?
Its most obvious use is for my dogs on the hunt, aiding them as they pursue our quarry. Many rocks in that quarry. It also does wonders for slowing down and corralling the rabbits. Pesky things.
Again with the rabbits.
Some have even been foolish enough to stumble into it and been completely engulfed. With this, I am certain I will be able to fulfill your expectations and get you the results you so desire.
Well, I'm sold.
I don't know about that guy.
What I don't know about is the layout of this home.
That bed looks wide enough to.
Diagonal bed, diagonal office, and this over here. You're gonna collide with this desk space. You're getting gold on gold. That's gonna destroy itself.
Can you elaborate on that?
Gold on gold.
Yeah, there's a lot of czars that would be very curious to know about the gold on gold destroying itself.
Hey, are the czars still around?
Oh, well played. Well played. You'll be Zari.
Is Emily Blunt right? Is that no? Not quite.
James Blunt.
It's not James Blunt.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
These poor things.
Yeah, beautiful. It's true.
Aren't there any of me that are clever and resilient and can avoid the Dementors?
Yes, but those have all been killed off.
That's well. The point was, I want one that isn't killed off.
No, by the therapist. The therapist killed off all those personalities.
Ah,
Keep them dependent.
Adam.
That's his motto.
who do we have here?
A little of this, some spices from that.
Mark Hamill. It's just an exact copy of the Joker.
Looks like we caught another.
Oh, there's our boy.
Lively now, aren't you? You should have put that effort into running. it would have made the chase that much more thrilling.
Really? Look at those
Go, let me
thick
go.
thumbs.
It would seem this little rabbit
chicken
lacks
grease.
the necessary fortitude.
She is weak.
A pity. You had shown a little grit and actually escaped. That purifying crystal would now be yours.
The crystal.
Who's this?
Oh, he's pumped.
Rabbit to pursue.
Into the rabbit hole, little Alice.
Is.
Half of the characters turned to dust. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm going to leave us with one more thing tonight.
Oh my God, I'm hanging on this cliff.
You're hanging on this cliff, and so am I.
Fucking hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam has to leave at about 9 o'clock, so to say we're being rude is the understatement of the century. Adam must depart, and we must accept that departure because Adam graces us with his presence
My.
Tuesdays
If
and
only you
Thursdays.
had the fortitude necessary, you'd have the crystal with you. Pure crystal, the kind kids would kill for.
I'm finding us something very specific that I saw. You just reminded me of it.
This is like 1993 all over again. This is a total cliffhanger. Just hang on.
We're
Just
gonna.
hang on.
Wait. I'm just gonna.
Ooh.
We're just. That's fine. That's fine.
This bit's running long. John Long.
It's not.
Cliffhanger.
It's not goodbye forever. Allie.
Goodbye forever, Allie.
No, don't feed into it.
I had a good run. And the doctor says he's trying. I told him I can't make the appointments Tuesdays and Thursday. And he said, it's either you take it or it takes you.
Hold on. We're gonna end on something. A moment of utter bliss here.
And I'm not talking about that weird cow website you guys like to go to.
Yeah, that weird cow website.
They should close that shit down. Utterbliss.org. How did they get the .org domain? You know, I thought it was only for companies.
So, don't know how I stumbled across this. All I know is I really want to get my hands on one. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present... Oh, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present... Ladies and gentlemen, may I present...
The quality.
Are these up for pre-order?
What the fuck is happening? The expression. Oh my God.
Allie, you're familiar?
Allie, you've seen these before? What circles you guys roll
Yeah,
in?
why?
What is
How is this common knowledge?
What the fuck is this? I thought that like my feed was fucked up, but I didn't catch a glimpse of this. You're like, oh yeah, no, I saw this. Like,
Yeah,
last
Allie's
week.
like, yeah, no,
Yeah, it's kind of old news.
it's pretty common.
You're like, you want one? I got extras.
It is.
A couple of my friends gave them to me. Jesus Christ. All right, let's take a moment to estimate how large do you think that is? Are we talking 12 inches? Are we talking
Well, there's some
18
water
inches?
bottles. There's some water
okay,
bottles.
No, that's true. That's true. Is that a 2-liter?
Do you think the HOA would be okay with that on the front lawn?
Now, if you make it a mailbox, they legally can't stop you from displaying it.
Yeah, I think we can work this somehow. What is this?
The only thing getting worked is Thanos by the looks of things. Jesus Christ.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight.
It's a Facebook group I'm in. Allie, you have to get out. You have to leave that group.
Adam, thank you for making that, you know,
wow.
he snaps and half the people turn to dust joke, because otherwise I would not have remembered this.
Allie says it's more of a clap instead of a snap. No, if he would have clapped, it would have 100% dusted the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Good night. Love you. Sweet dreams. Adam, stick around. We're going to do the after show, you and I together, for about half an hour more.
Yep, as we always do.
As we always do, yeah.
And that's going to be on Patreon only.
That's going to be Patreon only. So
you
everyone,
guys really need to sub. I'm amazed you guys haven't subbed.
We're working on that, okay?
The membership's a little steep at 150, but
Keith and I are a little perplexed on
worth
how
it.
we can get people to click on these links. So
it's a funnel, you guys. You got to funnel them in.
it's a funnel. The aftercare is really important. Yeah, that's just, everyone remember that. Everyone, you know, on this up and coming St. Patrick's Day, remember the aftercare. On that note,
be good to each other. Spay and neuter your pets. I'm Bob Barker, and this has been Tuesdays with Maury.
And look at Thanos. Kendra, check Discord. Oh my. Sold out.
Oh no, it's a pre-order. It's already sold out.
No,
wait, there's a different size. There's a different size. Oh, all sold out.
150 and 220. Wait for final payment. Notify when available. When's it shipping? Oh, it's shipping this year or this month. Damn. And there's LEDs. All the gems light up. Deluxe version contains standard version plus a replacement naked body.
That darkness of being KO'd stiff, and you will taste it again.
Adam, I don't know if you can see here in the corner. Why not put it on lay-by? Michaela got me one.
Is that a European thing? Lay-by?
Fuck. What?
I don't.
What is this? What is this blade? Like, what is that? His blade from like the final fight when he has that like dual wielding thing or whatever? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Love you. Sweet dreams.
Oh my God.
Take care. Think of the Thanos, and we will see you on Thursday.
Fuck off.
Good morrow.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
So, like, we're buying 3 of these?
Oh yeah, no, definitely, dude. I didn't want to say it while we were on the air, but
Rainbow's right. If they're on eBay,
was still open.
We're gonna have to be thinking like 350, 400 minimum. So I could do maybe
honestly,
I could do 2.
I would never say it out loud, but I'll buy a scalped one. I don't give a shit.
You'll buy a scalped one?
When it comes to J-off material like that, you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm
you
right.
You gotta pay to J.
I'm right there. You gotta pay.
Shit, we did stop the stream, right? This isn't live.
You gotta pay to J.
You gotta pay to J.